Hello everyone, I'm Chris Erickley and welcome to another edition of the Political Empire. We begin with the red light camera debate in Marietta. A Riverside Superior Court judge on April 5th struck down a ban on red light cameras that was approved by Marietta voters in November. Safe Streets for Marietta No on Measure N, a committee backed by red light camera companies, had filed a petition last year arguing that the state legislature had delegated decisions about red light cameras to the city council. Since traffic regulation is a matter of statewide concern, Safe Streets lawyers said the local initiative process cannot be used to interfere in the matter, and a judge agreed. Moving on now to the pit bull ordinance here in Riverside County. A Riverside County Supervisor meeting took place earlier this week to consider whether taking the first steps toward an ordinance requiring pit bulls and pit bull mixes to be spayed and neutered. Here to discuss that is our very own Jeff Horstman. Jeff, what do county officials want to do with the law?
Well, this is prompted after a number of recent, well-publicized attacks involving pit bulls, mauling, particularly, elderly women. And the idea is supervisors in county animal services want to control the population because they're saying 1 out of every 5 dogs in county animal shelters are pit bulls. They're hard to adopt out. They're often euthanized. And that by controlling the population, that you're going to be able to cut down these type of attacks and free up shelter space and cut down euthanizations. So, they just see it as, a step to protecting public safety and protecting the dogs.
What is the counter argument right now from pit bull advocates?
Well, they're saying that this legislation, it's not going to work, that you are discriminating against a breed or type of dog that they feel really has a bad reputation that's kind of fueled by kind of what they term as media sensationalism of attacks. They say that these dogs are properly trained, can be great pets, and that this is just kind of a overreaction, and it's not going to work, and it's kind of cause more problems than it solves.
And what decision did supervisors end up making at Tuesday's meeting?
Well, they gave the green light for the animal services officials and county lawyers to come up with an ordinance that would mandate sterilization for pit bulls and pit bull mixes. Now, to clarify, if this passes, it would only apply to the unincorporated areas of Riverside County. The cities have the jurisdiction over animal control laws within their boundaries. But basically, the county lawyers and animal services are going to bring something back at a future date to the board that's going to have more specifics as to how sterilization will be imposed, spaying and neutering, and then there'll be a public hearing, and then the board would vote on the formal ordinance.
All right, Jeff, thanks for joining us. Be sure to keep it right here on PE.com as the pit bull ordinance story unfolds. That does it for this edition of the Political Empire. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.